Good morning, and I hope you're enjoying some of this sunshine we're getting today. It's felt a little bit like early spring the last couple days, which I know is welcome for most of us after the dump of snow we've seen over the last couple of weeks. I just wanted to touch on a couple quick things today based on questions people have been giving me as I've been out working in the marketplace, and it seems that a lot of people are conflicted about what is actually happening out there. Some people are feeling like, holy crap, this is a hot market. Some people are saying, Kent, there's been 6 homes for sale on my block for what seems like months, like the market must be dead. The news is saying one thing, this other news outlet is saying something different. Like, what are you guys actually seeing out there? And while the reality is, if you look statistically, we're still working in a very balanced marketplace, much as we've predicted and already talked about. But we're seeing certain price points being affected a little differently. So a good example being, I have a client, we've been out looking at townhouses under $500,000, kind of in the most major Kelowna neighborhoods. And within the last week, we've gone to look at probably half a dozen townhomes that either went into multiple offers on the first day or were under contract within the first 2 or 3 days of being on market. So to this person, he's saying, well, man, like the market is crazy hot. And what you're seeing is there is the demand for properties that are priced properly, because there's other units in those complexes that have been sitting on the market for months with no offers. And it can really be a case of pricing yourself out by $15,000 or $20,000, and buyers are conscious of that, especially if the home needs some work. It's it's not freshly painted and it doesn't present that well. They wait for the right property, and when it comes up there, they're not afraid to act, and they act fast. And another good example was a single family home I recently listed in Peachland, and I felt we were right on the mark with our pricing and the marketing strategy for the home, and we actually went under contract within 2 days of listing the property, sold firm at 6 days for 99% of the list price. And I actually got a call from some of the neighbors asking me to come look at their house, because they're going like, we've been trying to sell for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, and we've had no action, and we feel like we have a great home. And it honestly could just be a case for some of these people, on a $700,000 house, just being out of line, $20,000, $25,000 even, say. Some buyers will just shy away from it, and they're waiting for the right home at the right deal. So that's what gives you a bit of an idea of how things are actually working in the marketplace. So if you are thinking about selling, there's a good opportunity to get sold relatively quickly with super strong offers, which is always desirable, because you don't have 100 people coming to look at your house and dragging snow and dirt inside every time they come to look. If you're thinking about pushing on price, you may find yourself being the guy on the block that's hanging out there helping all your neighbors sell as they come to market at the right price. So as always, feel free to reach out with any questions or comments you have, or let me know if there's anything in the world I can do to help. We'll talk soon.